Hello, my name is Jordan, and today we're going to be talking about making comparisons in English. So we might want to compare two objects, two nouns, two pronouns, etc., possibly two blue pens. We can compare any number of things. So how do we make comparisons between two things in English? To form the sentence, you're going to start with one of your nouns or one of your things that you want to compare. Then comes your verb, conjugated, the comparative adjective or the comparative form of the adjective that you're using, the word than, and then the second noun that you are using. So let's say, for example, that we're comparing two people, Sarah and Emily. We can say Sarah runs, so that's our verb conjugated for Sarah. Sarah runs faster than Emily. So how do we form that adjective part? That's going to be key. So we start with our adjective, and then notice how many syllables are in that adjective. If there is just one syllable, for example, tall, short, or smart, we're going to add an ER. So tall becomes taller, taller. Short becomes shorter. Smart, smarter in the comparative form. If your adjective is two syllables and ends in a Y, we're going to do something very similar, except we're going to take off the Y and add an IER. So happy will become happier. Easy, easier. Angry, angrier. For longer adjectives, those with two to three syllables, and the ones with two syllables that don't end in Y, the spelling of the adjective is not going to change. We're going to add the word more in front of the adjective. For example, her coat is more expensive than my coat. So we have the adjective expensive and we've added more in front of it. Then there are some irregular adjectives, which completely change spelling. Some irregular adjectives include good, and the comparative form is better. Bad becomes worse in the comparative form, and far becomes farther or further. So let's practice. Let's look at some examples. So let's say we have the boy and the girl, and we want to compare them using the adjective smart. In order to form the sentence, we would say the girl is, so I'm using the verb to be, the girl is smarter than the boy, because smart is one syllable, so I added an ER. Here's another example, science and math, and I'm going to compare them using the adjective easy. Science is easier than math. Okay, easy is an example of a two-syllable adjective that ends in Y. So I took off the Y and added an IER. Science is easier than math. That's all for now. I hope that helps clarify some things.